All right, let's get the stream started, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to the Tuesday broadcast. I hope you're doing well. What's going on, Dark Inside? Wax,
Hello,
Liz,
beautiful.
T. Bobby. What's going on, everybody? Tempest. What's up? What's up? What's up? The day has arrived. We have gotten 64-bit clients enabled. Been playing on and off today for a little bit, and noticed there's a little bit of like server lag going on. So randomly, things will take a few seconds to run if you click on it. Talking to NPCs was pretty difficult at times. Freeport was just a hot mess for me. I can show it to you guys if you guys want to see what happens when you go inside Freeport. Um, King Israel, thank you for that follow. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Dark Inside says, I'm logging in now. Nice, dude. Nice, nice, nice. But it was acting up a little bit. But everything is smoother. They're smoother throughout and stuff like that. There are some benefits to it. I just hope they figure out the delay stuff. Look at that handsome. I know this troll, right? Look at this troll. Yeah, that face right there. Let me finish gathering this and I'll show you what happens when I go in Freeport. Played a little bit with the kids earlier today. I am the only adult here, so I have the door open to the office. There's 3 kids out there playing hide and seek. September Girl should be back shortly, so I can give you guys my undivided attention. But right now I'm half in here and half out there kind of scenario. But yeah, we'll go over patch notes here shortly as well. We can talk about those. Overall, I think it's a pretty good patch. I hope they figure out what the weird delay stuff is. I had it on HOF too, Bobby, when I was over there, so it wasn't just TLE. TLE does seem a little bit stronger, but HOF I was having the same problem. At least that was earlier today. And I want to say earlier today, that was about 2 p.m., 3 p.m. I don't know if anything's changed in between that time and now. But like, see? You see how it hangs up there? And then I just clicked on it and nothing happens. There we go. Now it's going. And then it hangs. And it goes away. Clicked. Still waiting. Okay, jumped. Okay, just not going to do the click. Okay, I'm clicking again. Okay, now we're going in. Now we're going in. Now it's gathering. Now it's stuck there a little. Okay. Oh, we're just doing it again. I didn't even click that time. So stuff like that is kind of annoying. Oh, shit. Hard to kick 64. Keep 64 hamsters running in sync. Come on. So long as you can hear them doing stuff, you're fine. When it goes silent, that's when you need to get back up and check on them. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, you're right. You're right. King says I bought a 11,900K and a 3090 Ti with 3200 DDR4. Nice, nice, very nice. Yeah, I remember you, King. I remember. I got you. Should we make a tombstone for? I might. I don't know if I'm gonna play. I might swap to a different character or something if it goes on. If I get to a close call that is caused by the lag, I will log out of this character tonight. But so far, I have not ran into a close call caused by lag yet. So, and I've been playing. I did some crafting. Our crafting level is up to. We're a level 20 provisioner, so we did some crafting on this guy. And right now I'm on the Journeyman TS quest. But see, but like I mean, it comes and goes. Those little lag spurts or spikes. I really wouldn't even call it a spike. It's like a spurt. It like comes out of nowhere. Everything is smooth, everything, and then it happens. My system doesn't show anything causing it. It's definitely on the server side of things. But that's why you'll see people say, "Hey, everything's fine. It's running like butter." Yeah, it is. It does for a little bit. Just gotta let it work out the kinks, I guess. Gotta clean out the pipes. Ryzen 7000, I'm waiting. Nice. I think I'm waiting for a 1300, but I'm not, or 13 series, but I'm not totally sure on that. Depends. If there's a sale that goes in front of my face and I'm like, ooh, 12 series, might pull the trigger. I hear you. What are you doing? Oh, you don't know? Yeah. Okay, what's Gabe and Allie doing? Oh, they okay, we'll go play. Yep. Been my staycation right there, chat. At home. 3 kiddos. It's been staycation, that's for sure. Okay, I'm 46 out of 50 for these, so let me gather one more thing. Let's go ahead and kill this guy. FPS right now is better. A little better. And I'm running on extreme. I have not died again. No. This is the enchanter. Or Coercer, sorry. What? Okay, we'll go play. Yeah, I haven't died again yet. All right. Oh, damn it. Interrupted. Okay. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. And rerouting. Arcane Fury. There we go. Dead. That was a weird knockdown that happened there. Okay. And we're going to go over here and click on this. Whenever my daughter was young, I taught her to farm for me in wild. Just an idea for, yeah. Yep. 49 out of 50. Come on. You couldn't give me that last one? You have so many quests. Alright, we're done with these. Okay. Let's go ahead and get to Freeport. Ooh, I guess the quickest way would be to go home. I want to show you what happens in Freeport. I guess we can turn this in real quick. I wonder if it happens in Neriac too. And like I said, it goes away for a little bit and then comes back. Okay. We'll turn this in. But I do like that the FPS is more stable now, for sure. I will say that. Like, it's not going from like 150 to 30, you know. It stays around. It stays decent.
If 4 bladders equals 1 stein, and 1 goblet equals 1/4 of the bladder, then... Imoen!
Yeah, the ability lag is kind of crazy. That's what we're talking about, Mega. And interacting with NPCs is kind of rough. Like, crafting was hard. It was hard to craft stuff.
Hello!
So I need to make 5 or 6 oolong teas to help with my society with orders. Do I get enough leaves for that? Donna root. I don't think I have enough. No, I do not. Oh, thank you. All right. You're welcome. Thank you. Okay. Got some foam letters. Yeah. If anybody wants any, let me know. Cooked them in the microwave. Who's this guy? I'm having no issues with collecting? Question mark? Okay. Fine. And like I said, it doesn't happen all the time. So some of y'all might not be having issues right now, but it will. It'll hit you. Z says, you look hot. Well, thank you.
That's a joke, right? I mean, that must be what you charge the Hathen. Sure.
Well, it just happened on stream. You can go back, what, 5 minutes? Not even. And it happened right there on the stream, so. Submit the clip. I don't know. I mean, I'm on it until it affects my, like, if I have run into a close call, then I'll worry about it, but right now it's fine. I haven't been doing anything too crazy. I know. Yeah, we'll go over to Freeport and close enough. Where is the docks? There you go. Nah, no mulligan. If we die, we re-roll. That's how it goes. Now watch. Let's see if it. Now Freeport, I had to leave Freeport because it was really bad. We'll go here and see what happens though. I don't know, Dark Inside. Is somebody following me around? Probably somebody watching. So like zoning in.
Well, I could see what sort
Nobody's here, but you can hear. Okay, everybody's there. Nice.
Have the proper scroll work for all this merchandise, correct?
Running through Freeport. And again, I am on the extreme quality, so I don't know if that matters. Like maybe there's something on in there that's causing the issue. But I've always ran at extreme.
In spite of the cost of living, it's still quite a popular item. In spite of the cost of living, it's still quite a popular item.
I need to find somebody to talk to.
Bright blessings.
I guess I can go to the broker. You always lag spike at the docks? Yeah. Yeah, everything is smooth. I mean, it's just mainly when I was crafting,
An entire city are at your fingertips, so
I noticed it.
make your selection.
I see you. I don't know what was going on with Nid there. He was bouncing all way back and forth. All right, back to Neriak. Actually, no, hold on. Where am I gonna go today? Oh, we got Nectalos. Let's go over the patch notes. First off, they did a whole link just for the oh shit, Z is following me. Where is Z? I don't even see him. Mr. Sibley, do duels count on permadeath? No, because I don't think they kill. Do they? I don't know. I think you could take me. Stop. So they did a whole thing for, I can't duel, man. I don't want to duel. I don't want to duel. I don't think, and I'm sure they don't kill me, like you just fall down, right? I don't know if they kill me, that's the thing. Trolls are meant to be brave. Well, I don't want to delete my characters, what it's going to come down to. And you're like you're level 50. And an assassin. Oh, dude, one hit. I'm gone. He wants you to portal to his bedroom? Okay. Mr. Sibley does not want me to portal to his bedroom. Or maybe he does. It's Mr. Sibley, you know, he's messing with me. I usually don't decline duels for Mr. Sibley. I'll duel him on whatever. Never understood the need want to duel each other for ego, food. I said it. No, duels are fun. Just when they're matched. Will you now? It's on. The lazy lions, what's going on, man? What is that emote? That was just, he went to sleep and then just started spinning around. Yeah, so you can go /sleep and then you spin around. Oh no, this is getting out of hand here. Getting kind of dizzy. We're supposed to be going over patch notes. Beyblade. It's Beyblades. Troll Beyblades. Get a room. Oh man. So here's the link for the 64-bit announcement. As of this morning, EverQuest 2 has been ported over to 64-bit servers and clients. We've worked very hard and long and hard for this day, and we're excited to see where development for the game will go from here. This update will allow the utilization of more of the memory on your computer and on our servers. Previously, no matter how much physical or virtual memory was on your machine, we were limited to using 4 gigabytes of it. With 64-bit servers and clients, we can now use up to 16 exabytes, which improves stability and addresses critical performance issues some players have experienced in the past relating to memory. course, somebody just came in, but I guess not. Launchpad will automatically update your client today, and you will be able to enjoy EverQuest 2 in the new and improved way. Also, because of this migration, we are no longer able to support 32-bit systems. As a final refresher, here are some technical specs for you need to meet or exceed in order to play. Blah, 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 blah. You can determine if you are running 64-bit version on Windows support site. Our sincerest gratitude to everyone who helped test the 64-bit port on test and on beta. You've made this momentous change possible. Happy hunting, Norathian. Be sure to follow us on social media, Twitter, Facebook, blah, blah, blah. Pretty cool. Oh, crap. Where'd you go, Mr. Sibley? Here we go. This dude's sitting on the freaking thing. Hey, yes, didn't work. Checkmate. Not an enemy. Target is too powerful. We'll rip. It will take me 10 years to kill Mr. Sibley. I tried charming him. It won't work. That's what I went to first, was charming him. Yeah. I think I've done a little bit of damage. So this is the stream now. Oh no. Enjoy 8 years worth of content. I can't charm him because he's too high level. It says you must where's the target too powerful is what it's saying. Can I mez him? I can't mez him. How much mana I'm using? Oh, here we go. Going hand. Damn it. Oh man. Did I literally okay. Okay, I didn't die. No, it doesn't count. I stood right back up. If it would have went to the red screen, I would have been pissed. Should have pulled a guard. Yeah, that would have been bad. Yeah. Corpse of yellow. Did it say corpse? Hold on. Did it count as a death? I won't know for a little bit. Is that considered a self-revive? I didn't self-revive though. I just stood back up. Get the bottle ready. Yeah, I think it's fine. Now, if it counted as like a death, like I wonder if I should I update the character screen for that? What do you guys think? I don't know if it counted as a death, and we probably won't know until Looks like Klinger from MASH. The highest level character is level 29. Well, we have a 30 now in the guild. I think. Tempest has a 31 jeweler and a 30, I think 30 bard? My necromancer made it to 29 before I died. Yeah, 30 ranger, sorry. Alright, so we went over the 64-bit now live. Update notes for June 28th. General, the EverQuest 2 client and server architecture has been updated to 64-bit with this update. Housing and guild halls. Tickets for Drunder, Highhold, and Skyshrine Capital guild halls now list their house item limits when examining the tickets on the marketplace. Deeds for the Blood of Written Contract and Skyblade Skiff Deed of Ownership now list the house item within limits. Item limits when examining the deeds. Itemization. Mistmore's Bone Braided Bracelet item name now spelled correctly. Mistmire Bone Braided Bracelet item now has changed to not share the same name with another item. Gear purchased with copper jubilation metals can no longer be sold to merchants in exchange for platinum. Corrected a typo that incorrectly stated that the tradable trade skill level 120 boost granted the level 120 heroic character boost, rather than the Visions of Vitrovia trade skill level 120 boost. The potion of crafting progress is now heirloom on all servers. Public quests. The following public quest zones may now start with the minimum of 2 characters and no longer require maximum participation to update the Doctor's Orders quests for Dr. Arcana. I'm not going to pronounce all those quests. We're not going to go over those. Trade skills. Not going to... No. Zones and population. The Stoneburnt Highlands, Razum, Othagold should no longer fall below Q. Withered Lands, a collectible, no longer has a chance to spawn in unreachable spots in Morning Lowlands. Frostfang Sea, Gerta Frostbeard of New Hollis has restocked her bar with requested provisions. No need to only drink Golden Swill Stout now. Greater Fadark, Calamar Vezinger should no longer fall between Jolina's restaurant and Kelethin. Mangavi Waste, jungle shrubs should no longer have a chance to spawn on tree trunks. Nectropos Castle, The Return, fixed a bug that could prevent the cursed remains of Deidre, Jenny, Krista, Melanie, Sheila, Everling from spawning. User interface. Players who have been made looter in a group or raid now have access to the /readycheck command. Super. Trade skills. The maximum value of all crafted products is now half of the value of the fuels required to craft them. In cases where more than a single recipe creates the product, the lowest value is applied. And that's all the patch notes. You can read those here. You wanna go through it? I think that's it. What dance is that? What dance is that? That is somewhat disturbing. I'm not gonna lie. All right. Oh, geez. All right. Do we really want to risk this today. Might as well. Might as well. To the Common Lands. Let's do some more questing in Nectalos Forest. Hopefully, we'll die. I don't want to die. September Girl's back. They got quiet again. What time is it? 6:49 Eastern. Okay, okay. Beep, boop, beep. Revis, how much do you like your character? I like my character, man. I do. Don't kill me, please. Coercer's different. I was really hoping to get like a tank on the randomizer, but would you be sad if it died? Yes, I would be sad, Mr. Sibley. I really don't want to have to work through Darklight Woods or Frostfang Sea again for a little bit at least. That. Interesting. Oh, this guy. Looks like Fallen Gate's looking for more. ROV seeks DPS. Scout around the pot to see if those pirates are hanging around there. I guess we'll find out. I'm running to this like I can fly. Alright, so we are here. Let's find this quest. It says Kelron's Helmet 2. Alright, the pot is at this location. And there are 15 players in this zone right now. It's not bad. That's not bad. That, minimize that, close that, and put that back. Heyo. Alright. Velocity on me. Velocity on you. I did claim my upgrade. So what else do I need to... Yeah, that'll work. Start researching that. Right. Okay. Got it. Know where we're going. If there is anybody new in the chat, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you hanging out. If you got any questions, don't be afraid to ask them. We are running permadeath on this this character, so if I die and I cannot be rezzed by the current healer in the group, I will have to delete my character. So that would be no bueno. That's for sure. We can also not take outside donations. We can only wear crafted or looted items or quest gear. Can't buy gear off the broker. We can buy resources off the broker, like materials, but we can't actually I'm going the wrong way here. Go for this, or were there spiders on this? I can't. Get me up here. Thank you. Gotta watch out for the giants. This goes right through the giants. This is a bad call. Alright then. What's the... Oh, we should have stayed on the road. Okay, going back to the road. We turned right too early. Thunder Corey, what's going on, man? Happy Tuesday. Welcome. Dark UI. And then I made it a little bit minimal to fit with the classic theme, I should say. I hate to kill a haze stalker because people need them for quests, but it attacked me first. Nice. Okay. And okay, the next right we take. Kazak Tool looking for 2 out of 6 new DPS and utility. 30 Monk looking for there. Looking for 3 more for RV. Going straight to Varsoon. Murder him in his stupid face is what they say in looking for the group. Savages out there. Somebody said, I'll give you 5 raw crab meat for the pants. General chat. Imagine if that was the stream. I just sat here and read out general chat and looking for chat. Paying 25 gold for a cleared icy dig is what Yaz Grief said in general. What's up, Hardware? How's it going, dude? Happy Tuesday. Don't forget to enter up on the channel currency giveaway, guys. End of every stream. I was supposed to work 9 to 6 a.m. It got canceled. Ooh. Where you happen to babysit some machines, hardware. Every time I see those shift hours, it's like, yeah, that's what I thought it was. Every time I see those hours, I'm like, oh, it's one of those shifts. Okay. There's the pot. All right, then I need you to head over to the Mound Lake and see if there are any over there. Mound Lake. Copy. And then we'll do waypoints. And where is that at? Okay, that's not too bad. We'll run back to the road. Roads are safe. It's attacking me. It's a wasp. Okay, I got scared. Nice. I've had some, I guess I'm one of the few because everybody else in chat says they haven't been experiencing the same issues, but I have some ability lag happening from time to time. It's not all the time. I noticed it crafting in the main city. Interacting with some NPCs has been sketch a little bit. I was able to replicate a thing right at the beginning of the stream where I was harvesting and it just stops. Or like the casting bar gets stuck on the screen and then disappears, and sometimes I'll click on it and it's a solid like 6 or 7 seconds before I actually harvest that. But other than that, it's been smooth. I feel like for crafters, it probably affects them more than anybody else. What's up, Brian? How's it going, man? Doing pretty good, doing pretty good. Chilling. Almost. Oh, let me up. I had to reboot, but other than that, it seems good. I didn't try restarting. Maybe I should do that. Do it later. How did this update? Yet? Okay. Update somewhere around in here. There's a discovery fort right here. Finally, I want you to check the Blackwater Lake and any signs of pirates. Copy. Spell it right. Waypoint. Come on now. North. Wasp. 2 wasps. Mezzing. Dotting. But yeah, other than that, it's been smooth. It's been nice. Played some EQ2 with the kids earlier today. We ran some more Runny Eye. We also did the Raptor Mount quest over in Butcher Block with the kids. They loved it. Had a great time. They're excited that they can now ride around a Raptor in EQ2 and that it jumps really, really high. Ran right into that split weed. Wasp. Played a little EQ1 off stream as well. On that, been pretty chill. Just been working around the house. My staycation. Alright, scouted for Blackwater and found no pirates. Okay, obtain a Grenin frill by killing any type of mist Grenin. Rare drop. Get those, but we'll do the waypoint just in case. What's up, Grog? Somebody in general chat is not happy. Careful here. I don't see any meanies around here, so I think we can jump down. Let's run to the other side of the water. Okay, those are heroics. Like triple up heroics. Double ups, actually. Try the ones down here. I think the solo ones are down here. Yeah, 64-bit is live still. We are here. The future is here. Or the past is caught up. No, I don't know. Oh, they're social. Is there another executable? No. The patcher does all the upgrading for you, Grug. Luckily. Mine only patched like 200 and something megabytes or something like that, I think. Living Life Dangerous, dueling the lagometer, yeah. Hey. The show must go on, Megaton, okay? The show must go on. Overall, pretty smooth, though. I mean, the servers came back up pretty quick, too. I know the status page still says they're down, I believe. EQ2 server status. But I think it's because it's trying to call on the 32-bit client instead of the 64-bit client. But yeah, everything's up. Oh, we got our update. Not a rare update. Nice. Alright, let's get back to safe. Oh, fishies saw me. Just gonna train it. Not training those. I don't want to train those. Go turn this in for a nice helmet upgrade. So chat, I need some ideas for quick question tutorials in EQ2. Example, how do I edit my hotbar? That's one. I need some other ones. How do I get my mini map back? That's actually another good one. I got a thing I'm working on. Ooh, how to add tab to the chat window. Nice. I like that. That's a good one. Would like a dark UI one? I mean, I'll do one for adding third-party interfaces. Maybe. How to beat the game? Well, you're doing it, Nid. We're winning right now. All right, I think that only lives one more. We get the earring. All that's left. Really not that much of an upgrade there. I'm gonna need you to gather about 10 juicy rancid roots.
An ancient grandeur hungers for your presence.
Installing EQ2 maps, installing AC, and running ACT. I don't even do that. I mean, I have ACT installed, but don't ask me how to run it. Properly, I should say. I'm thinking more in-game kind of stuff. Because what I'm planning... no, I'm not going to talk about it. Until you see it. So the hot bars are one. Getting your mini map back is one. Locations are one. Yours still doesn't work, Quandary? Yeah, I can do one on that. Overseer. Yeah, that's a good one. I need roots, Nid.
I haven't seen any.
Yeah, I don't see any either. Got spiders, though. Going straight from the boat to Frostfang and Nereak. Okay. I like that one. Turning on auto attack tracker and threat window. The threat window, I think, is good. Auto attack tracker, I don't think is a... You don't necessarily need it anymore because auto attack doesn't have the same mechanic it used to. Somebody can correct me.
Melee, yeah, it doesn't get interrupted, I don't think.
Yeah, I was gonna say somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, but auto attack doesn't get interrupted anymore, so like you don't have to time your attacks like that, like we used to have to do. But well, that's over. Is there like a place for these things? Hold on, let me look. No, it just said rancid roots. Obtain 10 updates. Easy, right?
It's like the worst zone for
I know.
harvesting.
Okay, that's a good one, Mega. Heritage quest, language quest, lore and legends.
Oh, there's some roots.
Oh, I see one. You can grab those. I'm gonna run up the path a little bit, see if I see more. Oh, you guys got all sorts of ideas. Nice. Found some roots. Gathering them. I hear the only class that it matters for is assassin because stealth stops auto attack. Ooh. Do y'all remember when they bugged stealth altogether where you couldn't use your stealth abilities? For the longest time. Assassins and rangers were screwed. Aggro the wolf. Yes, I was a ranger at that time. I was an assassin at that time. Ooh, racial quest. Yeah, that's a good one. I guess the appearance tab in general can be talked about. Sets. Yeah, auto attack was breaking stealth, so like you couldn't so like, you know, in fights where you would try to stealth or something like that to then do one of your stealth abilities, wouldn't work. They fixed it though. It was only like that for what, a month, 2 months? I feel it was a little bit of time, maybe weeks. Sounds awful. This is the first time I've ever played an assassin. I don't know how it could function. We were basically just, yeah, it was just face roll. A lot of them just didn't get played anymore. Leveling mounts, mercs, and familiars. That's a good one. I like that. I need to keep it to like minute explanations though. I'm really trying. I don't want to spoil what I'm working on, but so I need like 15-minute explanations. As if I don't have enough stuff on my list of things to do. But this idea came to me the other day and I was like, oh, that's really good. I need to do that. So it's moved up on the list a little bit. I know, Liz, I know. We do have a guild hall, or guild house. I almost walked on that thing. That would have killed me. We do have a guild house, Grug, that you can drop mats off on, but I realized that I was not able to get anything out of that chest. So I need to get with Shiny and figure that out. I can drop stuff off, I just can't take anything out. And I think it's because I had to delete my character at some point. So I think I lost privileges or something. And, you know, since, Grug, you might have deleted your character a few times, probably will have the same problem. Anybody can drop stuff off in there, though, which is nice. Just can't get it out. And we're only doing this gathering because it's for Nectalos Forest quest. Need 9 more roots. Are you getting any hits out there,
I
Ned?
have 3 at 10.
I'm going on the beach.
I got
Maybe-
more rares than
I
quest
know.
items.
Yeah. I did harvest some bushes though, because you need those for a separate quest.
Which quest do you need the bushes for?
There was 2 of them. They're higher level ones. A bitter brew is one,
Oh,
and
I
then there was another one. A bitter brew, and then Granville's Restaurant de Lear. Oh. Lizzie says, killing us, Reeves. Oh, I know. What do we need these for? Fiddlers. Oh. That's a catalog quest. If you make it down towards the beach.
Alright, I headed that direction.
I'm looking for roots on the beach. They might be a little bit easier to spot out here, but I don't know if they actually spawn out here. Going to say there are no nodes out here on the beach other than fish. It looks like we're going back into the forest. Turk. Cool. What's going on, guys? See a garden. Oh, God, here we go. There we go. Now we're gathering. 8 seconds after I clicked it. Oh. Now it's working fine. Or not. Go. Oh, there we go. All right, I got you, Mega. I'll look at it here in a minute. Shake out here. Don't go too deep into that.
Okay, I'm finished. There's a route at my location.
Coming to.
So there's some yellow skeletons too.
Oh. Did you catalog your Shadow Man or whatever?
Oh no, I haven't.
There's, well, the immense tree snakes, we need them. Sorry, not Shadowmen. They're over here. They're non-aggro, but they're around Shadowmen, so you kind of gotta catch up a little bit. Got him. Oh, nice, Quandary. See him over here. How do you get to the house? If you're... See, Grug, you are Kinos? Yeah. So you're gonna want to go to, hold on. I know this. I think you have to go to, like, the Prestige House location, maybe? So from Kinos, visit Deepwater, and then you're going to search casual taverns, and then take the port that's inside that house. So you're going to want to go to Kinos, go to, I think it's in South Kinos, the little red shard thing, and go to Deepwater, and then from there, search casual taverns, and then take the port that's inside that house that comes up. Does that make sense? If not, I think I can show you. I'll have to log into the guild manager. He's the only goodie I got. I'm not getting updates for this quest. Oh, there's 2. Thank you. There are some nasty looking skeletons. Did it see me? It saw me. Oh, it didn't. Never mind. And it's over. Sorry, Quandary. Oh no. Dead militia guard. You don't have a group window. Oh. I wonder if it's like off screen or something. And tons of ore. There's some arbor. Stone. Extend. Natural garden. We'll take it. Oh. Oh. Extend, V-Sten. Rose. Or if I run this way. Harbor. It's never going to leave Nectalos. This is our life now. Easton. Beast ends are holding the place of all
There's
the
roots
roots.
up here on the hill.
Come back that way. Get over there. Season finale of Superman and Lois tonight. I'm so excited. This season was great. Nice. Oh, I see him. Thank you, sir. No update. Update. Got one update.
Another note over here.
Yep. And 6 out of 10. Got 2 updates onto that one. See ya. Oh, found some. Up here. I can. Nice. Oh, numbers. Okay, 7 out of 10. 8 out of 10. And a dandelion fiber. 2 dandelion fibers. Been playing a lot of Path of Exile lately, so you love it. First time I've played more than a few hours of the game like that. Nice. Path of Exile is like that. I can pick it up for like a week straight, and then I put it down. I have still yet to complete the game in any of the seasons. And by completed, I mean like done all the chapters or whatever. Acts, I should say. This is a great game, though. Found some gardens. I'm harvesting these. Okay. Still 8 out of 10. Ooh. Need this sentry right here. If you're over by me, Ned, you can get a catalog
Oh, I already got
update.
it.
Okay. Yeah, I can't withdraw either, Grug. I think originally she had a set to be able to, but when we delete the character, I think it resets that. Even though it's the same name or whatever, it resets it. Ooh, roots. Nine out of 10. Stuck. Okay, now we're gathering again. Oh, different unique ID number. Yeah. All right, done with the roots. After that, I'm going to need some venom from those immense tree snakes. Oh. Isn't that nice? I have to run way back over there to get to the tree snakes again. Just in the last 2 days, I've gotten to level 35, completed 3 acts already. Nice, dude. It always feels good when you get that one build you're just enjoying the hell out of. See you, Nid. Nice, dark inside. How did I get so far over that way? That's right. That's why I got over there. Eh. Eh. Nope. Eh. Come on. Take the mushroom up. Nid. There you go. Okay, Mr. Spider. Getting annoying. Oh, did you need these? Still need?
I need the garden.
Yeah, there's one right here. There's another one. And another one.
Okay, that's finished.
Since tree snakes should be some shadowmen, so we're still. Those are nasty skeletons. Hey, that mushroom doesn't let me jump that far. And we are. Got 'em. We need to kill these, right? Yep, I think we do. An ad of Shadow Man. Charming him. But to say this lag is a real treat playing a scout. Oh no. It is weird because I don't see it all the time. It's like there's only it only comes up every once in a while for me. Because it's not like I can force replicate it. But I would say on stream, I've actually seen it with my own eyes twice so far. Yeah, it is. I can pull with my pet. Won't end badly. Two of 6. Another one. A whole bunch here just a minute ago. There's one. Go get them. Nukes a mini. Four out of 6. Another Shadow Man on us. Spider. Pezzing. Killing, killing, killing. Last tree snake, hopefully. Of course not. Good old pet pole. Oh. Alright, we got these in the bag. This is it. This is the update. Alright. Next. There we go. That was the update we needed. Alright, it says, finally gather up an assortment of herbs and spices from the natural gardens in Nectalos. Oh.
More of that?
It's freaking quest, man.
Hopefully, you don't have to keep all these things for looting, because it's useless to me.
I don't know. I don't remember where the concentration of gardens were. I feel like they're by the water, but actually, let's go to the beach and get these catalog updates while we're here. This side. Because we need a Dusk Start, a Forest Leaper, Shoreline Barracuda, Shoreline Shark, and a Shadow Man. What?
You didn't get the Shadow Man yet?
Apparently not. I got my pet. I did it on my pet though, and it worked.
Good enough.
Yep. It didn't have a... The Shadow Man didn't have a feather next to him. Megaton says, fun times ahead. You know it. All this gathering makes for an exciting stream. The sound of rustling bushes. Trolls bending over. It's the blood flowing. Poor sleepers over here. What's going on, Johnny? How are you doing, sir? Happy Tuesday. What's up, Top? Shall catalog you, Dart. Make me go underwater to get you? Okay. Eh. Killed the Barracuda. Thank you for the socials. Appreciate that, Johnny. Glad to see the troll still cooking. Yeah. Tomb of Remedy Potions. What? No, I'm good. Top with the resub for 7 months of support. Thank you, Top. Appreciate that, man. I got some emote spam for you as well. All right. One of these shoreline sharks. All right, done with those. Aneurysm. Do I need that? No, that's illusionist. Oh, charm just wore off. What am I up to? We're just working quests in Nexalos Forest, hanging out, man. Enjoying this 64-bit client update. Living on the edge. Never know what's going to happen. Do I notice a difference? Things are smoother. Frame rates are more stable. There is some weird lag spikes that happen.
There's another quest from this Torque guy.
Oh, yeah. But I can't, the lag spikes I can't replicate, like I can't do something to show you the lag spike. It just happens every once in a while. And it's not like a computer lag. It definitely feels like a server lag because there's like almost like a rubber band effect with abilities and NPCs and stuff like that. But it doesn't happen all the time. So everything else is butter smooth, feels good. But you notice when it does happen. It was a solid update, though. I'm glad they finally did it. Now let's see what they can do with it. You know what I mean? What level am I? 26. 26 adventure, 20 provisioner. Eyes peeled for gardens, which we probably need to get on top of the mountains again. Seemed to be a really good strategy. Up there. There we go. So, or the garden, you can get that one. This one. See, now it's happening again. Oh, it just disappeared. Okay, never mind. Eee. Oh, garden. Gotta go. Superman Lois is on in 5. I'll be lurking though. Thank you, Dark Inside. Appreciate you, man. King says an ogre full DPS berserker can kill mobs fast like assassin or necromancer. In your opinion, I don't think it can kill it like any one of those. You're still gonna kill stuff at a decent pace, but it won't be as fast as an assassin or necromancer. I don't think. Even though necromancers, I don't think are technically like a tier 1 DPS or anything, but they do have, on TLE, they have a pretty high output. Feel like, anyways. In my opinion, though, what are you, Quandary? You're, Inquisitor? Nice. Inquisitors are fun. I would say Berserker is closer to like a... Why is it update so slow? I can't answer that, man. I don't know. I really can't compare Berserker to either one of those, to be honest. I will say Berserkers feel like they have more DPS than Monk. I don't know about Bruiser. I haven't played a Bruiser yet. I might be wrong, though, with that. In feels, I feel like the Berserker does more than a Monk. I went too far. I think it's just slow. Uh-oh, nighttime? Alright. Good night. Sweet dreams. See you in the morning. Yep,
Yeah,
there's
the
a blue
light's
light.
blinking. Daddy.
Night.
Yeah, you.
Love you. See you in the morning. See you in the morning. So what do I think of the Coercer so far? I don't know. So far it's not bad.
It's not Necro.
No, it's definitely not Necro. And time to kill is a lot. Like, pretty slow as a Coercer. I mean, I die quickly. Or I lose damage quickly, but I can't deal out damage that well. I feel like it's very slow. Hit rate's dropping now. That's cool. It's fine. With like with full raid gear, I would kill 3 arrow mobs easily solo. Easily solo and fast. I don't know about raid gear. Because I'm not much of a raider, so I really couldn't help you with that. I don't think you're gonna on TLE at least, King. I don't. Why is my bitrate just going to garbage? What happened? And now it's going back up. Sorry, chat, if you're seeing some buffering going on. Hopefully it calms down here soon. As a berserker, you mean? Yeah. I don't on TLE. I don't think you're going to be soloing triple ups as a berserker, but maybe once get a few expansions in you. I know I did feel kind of strong on my level 90 Zerker I had on Caladim. And that wasn't with the greatest gear. And I felt like I could take some damage pretty good and deal some damage pretty good. And that was Destiny of Velius. Where? Gardens. There's one.
All the way out there.
He bet he bought the most expensive pet for buffs too. Cost tons of money. And unless you have in with a raiding guild, good luck on getting that slot as a fighter here at this point. Are there like tank tryouts for raid guilds? They do that? See all these guardians and zerkers in the middle of field somewhere trying to do some kind of NFL training camp for raid guilds.
You just have to wait until people quit the game.
Right? Most fighter healer slots are locked in with those established raiding guilds. Solo Dragon 2 Epic took me 15 minutes. Oh, excuse me, chat. Most tank slots are filled by word of mouth, honestly. Oh, gotcha. Oh no, Quandary died. Alright, I can make you another tune. Hold on. Or roll you another tune.
Jinxed yourself.
I know. Well, that shade spinner really looked like a guardian. Or garden. I was just running up to it. I get to Namar's Ascent. The shiny. Wish me luck. Roots all over the place. Right. $17 out of 20. $18, $19, $20. Yay! Did you finish yours?
Alright. No, I'm still 12.
Oh no,
They're hard to find.
they are. I had to I went up on top. I went way up towards. Yeah, we're up there now. Professor Smoothbrain says, "I know this is a ton of grouping content in this game, but can you still enjoy it playing solo? You don't have to. Yeah, you don't have to static group. Yes, you can. You can do solo content for a while. Actually, for a lot of the game, grouping content is just your fastest way of doing things usually, and probably more enjoyable. Soloing sometimes will burn you out if you do too much of it. But if you like doing quests and reading the lore and reading the quest series and stuff like that, it's fun. It's enjoyable. I like to mix it up. Sometimes I'm in the mood to grouping. Sometimes I'm in the mood to just go out and quest somewhere. Do all the feathers. Then sometimes I like crafting. Sometimes I do decorating, even though I'm terrible at it. Housing. Alright, let me get to a safe spot, Quandary, and then I'll re-roll your character. Oh, there's a garden right here next to me.
Oh, where you at?
Way south of you.
Oh, jeez.
I think soloing also depends on your class pick. So what are you playing? If it's Templar or Guardian, soloing can be a little mind-numbing. Not terrible, but it does make it a little... Oh, this garden's being gathered. Paladin? Paladin's good. They're pretty slow at the start, but they're fun. You got a lot of survivability with that, so I think you'll have fun soloing. Yeah, you're heavily gonna focus on your spells for sure, or skills, whatever you want to call them. You like heavy armor
Okay, I'm
gameplay?
finished now.
Nice. Okay, I'm running back to Actually, there's a turn in on the little island in the middle, the Behemoth Pond area, and then 2 turn-ins back at Common Lands Gate. Can you solo with Rangers? You can. They're very combat situational, so you got to do a lot of stunning, maneuver around behind and sides to get the best damage. You can do it. It's just a little bit more technical.
Greetings.
Medium armor, like chain, yeah. If you like, I mean, if you like kind of tank gameplay, Monk or Bruiser might be fun for you, Professor. They wear leather, but they're very beefy and they do decent damage, and you have a death save, so you have feigned death on both of them. So, I'd try those. Maybe take a look at them anyways. Weapon, they use melee weapons. So like they use like these, what are they called? They're not fists. I can't think of the name of them, but they use a lot of different melee type weapons. Yeah, Quandary, it is. It'll get you dizzy if you're trying to, like, watch this, Quandary. If you go in here and try to swim that direction, just focus on the water. Does that make you dizzy? It makes me dizzy. Batons. Yeah, fists, batons, staves, staves, whatever you want to say. Nunchucks. All right. Don't do that again, Reed. You don't like that? Causes motion sickness real quick. Nice. Oh, he's got another quest. What is that about? Emblem of displaced time. Displaced time. That's going to replace my left ear. Alright, give me just a quick minute here. I have to turn this in.
Okay.
Take heed. An ancient grandeur hungers for your presence.
Sweet.
Take heed.
Are there a lot of palities running around on Varsoon? I haven't seen a lot, to be honest. Getting to 58 with SK was effortless. More of the gear challenge in the beginning. Gotcha. Nice subset. How you doing, man? Happy Tuesday. All right, let's see what Quandary is going to be playing as now. And if anybody is new here and you're wondering what the F am I doing, what the rule set that we're running on Varsoon is a permadeath rule set, and the community agreed on this rule set, the rules that we have in place for this rule set. How many times can you say rule set? One rule is you have to have your character randomized by this randomizer that I've put together. So it picks our race and it picks our class at random. I have a sheet and all that you can look at as well. If you want to take a look at these, the rules and our roster, you can go here. At this location and find that. So we're going to update Quandary. He lost his human inquisitor. So let me delete this out of here. I'm going to add a 6 to your name there. We're going to delete that, delete that, delete that, delete that, delete that, and delete that. All right, let's see what Quandary is rolling this time. Looks like he's going to be a Dwarf Warlock. Have you been a warlock yet, Quandary? That is an interesting one for a new player. I won't lie. You might like it, but I got 6 for you, Quan. Yeah, don't AoE guards. They got a lot of AoEs. Warlocks are a great class. They're really fun, but they can be challenging. So I think that is the combination there with Dwarf and Warlock is a weird one, but I think it'll be good. I think I'll have fun with it, man. I'm gonna write it down. Alright. Dwarf. It's a caster type, by the way. Quandary. Here we go. Your random thing there seriously picks the most awful race class combos in existence. I know. But it does pick some good ones, though. We've had some really good combinations. What the heck is a warlock? Think necromancer without the pet. And a lot more AoE. Area of effect spells. It's like a wizard, but with dots. Is that a better explanation, maybe? More dots. It'll be a good one. No, I'm not gonna say it. Never mind. Pulling it back. Necro, no pet, so fodder. A lot of noxious poison damage. Correct, Lizzie. Lizzie knows Warlock. That's 50 DK minus. Yeah, that'll be a good one. Chat, give me like 2 minutes. I'll be right back. I gotta stand up, stretch my legs, and grab a drink. And I'll BRB, okay? Alright, y'all sit tight. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for being here. I'll be right back. Where'd everybody go?
We're all quiet, I don't know.
Fall in the tank.
Yep, fall in the tank over here, guys.
Well.
Nice that all the healers showed up. Wait.
Did you guys go down?
Yeah.
Well, shit.
Oh, that's red. That's red. Red means bad. Red means really, really bad.
Boom.
Did it work?
I didn't see a thing.
I didn't see anything on the screen. Did the mobs become aggro or whatever?
No. What am I supposed to do?
You're supposed to click the lever on click.
When?
When I say click.
Hold on, I gotta put my back.
Okay. Alright.
Oh, man. I can just picture,
Right, we ready?
picture Curdy just staring at the lever like 1, 2, 3. Okay, what do I do?
Okay, on click. 1, 2, 3, click. Yes! We did
There we
it.
go.
Alright, so let's y'all run back down here.
Death awaits me in here.
Oh, that's good. Come on back down. Quickly. Bard speed, bard speed.
Happy Streetversary!
God damn it. I swear to God.
Happy Streetversary!
God damn it.
I better close your door though.
Scared the shit out of me. Where you going? Yeah. Got him. You didn't expect those stuns, did you? Snatch can still be beautiful. Yeah, and they all wiped. Yeah. Oh. Uh-oh. Damn it. She pulled him. Oh, she pulled him. Oh. This thing ain't dying. It's not dying.
I'm trying to get there.
Right. They are back. Okay. Alright, what are we working on here? What do we need there? I need to check the docks at Port Nathan. Alright. Okay, so it says first go dig up a special vial of poison I hid away in case this came to this. You'll find it under the mushroom around the back of Namar's Ascent. Okay. Sounds easy enough. Matt.
How's your already aggro a spider already?
I don't know. I was auto running trying to fix something. Hope everybody's having a great night. Thank you all for stopping in. Okay, let's just aggro everything. Finally managed to get into the game. I had to download the game again to get it to work. Oh no, Tup. What kind of issues were you running into? Like, what was it saying? Kept crashing after the launcher. Got it. Really, Joni? How did I leave bells in? So I got all the other Christmas sound effects, but I left bells in there. Santa? Year round. It's Christmas year round. Christmas in June. Soon to be July. We got, what, 2-3 more days till July? Oh, God. All right. They're getting turned off now. Yep. Left them all in there, apparently. Wait. I can't...
Great.
Oh, no.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal.
Oh, no. Cat. And the other one. Oh, really? That's how it is? God damn it. I got 2 of them. Guess that's all of them, right? Get the elves are out now. I don't mind that one though. That one's not very Christmassy. People just hear that and they're like, what the fuck? Alright. I think that's good. Oh no! I left one. Can't. Why am I so blind all of a sudden? Man, golly. Out of there. Out of there. You left all the Xmas sounds on, but you took out Gobble. Yeah. I don't know what happened with the Christmas ones. I left them in for some reason. How am I this blind right now? I feel worse. Alright, so it said behind Mars Ascent. So does that mean it's like behind?
Shame.
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 It's a shame.
Shame.
These right here. Alright, got the special poison. I gotta get really close up to my monitor, guys. I can't see, I'm blind. Next, you're going to have to get some stomach acids from those crabs down by the beach. You're going to need a lot, too. 0 of 6. Great. Yep, to the beach we go. What works? Darkenside says, shame, sad, shame. It works. Okay. I gotta tell, but I can't see anything. Who's telling me stuff? Oh, Quandary needs a guild invite. Got it. It can't be found. Guild invite. There we go. Welcome back. I'm blind and it's Johnny's fault, so this is where this is life now. How much time do I got left? Actually, I have to add like a minute to it because I didn't catch it in time. Got 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. That's all he was trying to do there too. He's trying to make me lose my glasses so I couldn't disable the sound effect. I was determined. I can't read anything you're saying. I'll have to get to you here in a minute, Quandary. That green just is not helping. Can't see it. Weird tasting beer. That was different. Just a bunch of evil viewers you have. Appreciate you guys. It was funny too, because when I was adding that lose the glasses one, I was like, oh, this is going to get abused. This one's going to get used all the time. I really probably should raise the price on it. Because no matter what, you guys would probably still buy that. A 5K is pricey. I can make it more pricey because some of you guys got like tons of plat. And Johnny's like, I won't have anything to buy. See what you did, Johnny? Like, Go on. All right. Oh, another minute. Stupid supply and demand. Did I lose you, Nid?
I had to click a shiny.
Oh, gotcha. All right, Johnny. Thank you, sir. Cerulean, what's going on, dude? I haven't died yet. Nope. Hannah. See you. Audrey said in Guild says, yeah, see, I learned that the AoE on my first dot, I almost died to train. The guys had to kill 3 at once. Damn. Yep. Blue spells mean area of effect. Green spells mean they will affect the encounter. So the mob, the single mob, or the 3 or 4, however many are linked together. Red spells are usually, that's a good one to do. That's a minute thing right there. The different types of icons. So you have the red, green, blue, yellow, orange, purple, like that. You remember that? Fort Nathex. Cerulean did an in-game action of no mezzing. Okay, so for 5 minutes I can not mez anything, and I'm sure I'm gonna accidentally hit that button. Oh, somebody's fighting. Ooh, Iron Shell. Get him, get him, get him, get him. His name is Tansder to Fell. Tansder to Fell. If it's needed to save your life, I understand. No, I can't do it, Cerulean. If I die, it's on you, man. Pronged blade. Add stats for a one-handed 20. Oh, hoops of the Thexian Lords. It's an upgrade. That. Did I win? Did I win? Did I win? No, I did not. Did I didn't win anything. The hell? Oh yeah, I did. I won the moderate adept.
For a guardian.
Jeez. How many of these we're gonna need? Done 2 updates. Divine Judgment. Nice treasure chest there. Deny. Cool. Got 3 out of 6. It's almost out of mana. Mana. Girl, what's going on, dude? Happy Tuesday. Hey, 4 out of 6. Nice. Oh, it keeps disappearing. For me.
Alright, I'm out of mana.
Cool. Get you a mini ding then. From green mobs. You got water or something to drink? For mana?
Yeah, I do.
Crafted food and drink is so much better than the...
Well, true. I don't have crafted stuff, just
Yeah.
the generic
Well, I
stuff.
just got provisioner today, so I'll be making some... Put it on me for guildies and what...
To loot some bushes to get some rares or something.
Yeah.
What's it, orange for this tier?
I think it's...
Something?
I think so. I think it's the... I forget what they're called. I know they don't give them from the Frostfang. It's not a rare from the Frostfang questline, though. Sucks.
Really?
Yeah. Picked roots. I didn't know what else to go with. I was just like, roots it is.
Could have got the gems for your spells.
Oh, true. I didn't think about that. I think that's all. Did you get all your updates?
Yeah.
So now... Oh.
Dock hands.
Which quest?
This is a ring quest, right? Or...
I have no idea. Yeah. You're going to need to start causing a distraction to kill a number of the nearest dock hands to start off. Red Siphon, what's going on? Said, did you make 30 get past the last character? Can't tell on the cell phone. No, I haven't got past 30 yet. Necromancer got to 29, died, had to delete him, and then my troll Coercer.
Did someone die?
Grug? Did your gnome conjurer die? Or, I think you were a conjurer. No.
Is it number 14?
I don't know.
Is that he just uninstalling the game now?
Yeah, he's uninstalling right now, probably.
One shot. It's just that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull him. Yes, was doing the race quest. No, so many people.
Do that. They're difficult.
So many people have died to the race quest. A lot of people have. Dang. That sucks, Grog. Sorry, man. Created item there. Nice. Did I win it? I did. Really replace any of my rings. It's fine.
Did we not get shoulder pads in this quest?
No.
Or chest?
No. Yeah, we probably should do the armor series. Armor quest series. Because we get everything except for a headpiece. Well, and accessories. That sucks. Yeah, I gotta root this guy. He's... hurts. All 2 and an amber band of energy. Hey, lore?
You already
Amber.
got that, right?
Yep, yeah. Lore, so some mana back. I'm gonna go over here in case they'll spawn again. Beam to hydrate for 100 platinum. Thank you, Bobby. Appreciate you, man. I've pulled everything except for the quest mobs that we need. C target. Q. Run in there and smack him. Got 2. Charming the scoundrel. Congrats on 27.
Thank you.
Almost caught up with your other Permadeath character. 28 was your bard, right?
Or 29, 28, 29. Can't remember.
Or seen anyone.
All the way to the back. Blue tent or purple.
Oh, he's behind the one guy. Okay, this works. Maybe. I can't see his feet, so I can't attack him. That's fun. Just going in there. He's running right at you, Nid. That is updated. It says now you need to mix the poison and the acid together. When you do that, run for the hidden beach path and break open the vial.
How do we mix it together? I don't know if it's even in the bags.
Either. Maybe it just says maybe we just have to run for the beach path.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't see it. See anything in that in my bag. Oh, was there something? There wasn't something on the ground. I don't think. I don't have the walkthrough up. See what happens when we run through here. Oh, it updated something. Now's your chance to put the black sapphire they took from me. Hit it in one of those harvestable stones around the forest. What are you talking about?
Oh, so we have to search the whole forest for it.
Apparently.
Yeah, good luck.
Okay, hold on. I got the walkthrough pulled up. Harvest a black sapphire by mining eventide nodes. And then we got to come back to the beach. Eventide nodes, he says. So close. I can do this. Nope. Oh, I found one. Oh. Black sapphire. Nothing.
Nope, nothing.
Nodes, those are orange skeletons. Stay away from them. That you need? Yep, you got a wolf following you.
Yep.
Stupid gathering quests. I don't want to go too far from the beach because we got to come right back over here, but luck we're going to have to. Ah. On update. Gold clusters. No update. More gold clusters. Oh, he's feeding the pot. Or trying to win the pot. One of the two.
Oh, so close.
97. Stone nodes where. Roots. Roots. Spiders. Oh, good. Some wolves. $69. Rough a gate. Find anything? And charms off. Sweet. Charming.
Need help?
No, I think I got it.
Well, I don't even know where you're at, because it says you're 3,000, 4,000 meters away. No.
Update.
It didn't update for me. No.
Oh no, the
Did
quest.
you get?
No, I haven't got the update yet. Big numbers, Grog. Big numbers. He saw me. Oh boy. Fighting this one for a while. More dots. Root. And dead.
Comes at last.
Right, stone. Realm. Seeing stone nodes. We're here. Venturing farther into Nectalos. Easton. On. Found a stone. Give me the update. Give me the update. Give me the update. Nothing. 7 gates. Easton. Just give me an update. Day now. Good to be stoned by the wizard spires. They were made out of stone, so be like pieces of it laying around, right? No? Okay.
They're near the mountains, I think. But
Yeah.
how rare is this black
I
sapphire?
know, it says, actually doesn't say if it's rare or not. I like the other ones where it said rare.
This is
Update.
impossible.
Yeah. But
It
yeah,
doesn't exist.
we're just not gonna warn anybody about this one. Over by Kodiaks that we need for another quest. There's a stone. On update. Show me the money. Nothing found. Nothing found. This is it. Rough a gate. Seven gates. 3 gates. Should have counted how many nodes I've clicked on. Goes all the way back to the beach. Man. Don't make me end the night like this. Freaking bee. Bouncy. Damn, Bobby. Going hard, huh? Wasps really kind of sneak up on you. Look like they're far away, and then all of a sudden they're right on top of you. Somehow managed to go in a circle. What a J-pot. What's the jackpot up to now? Alright, I'm going above the Mars Ascent and see what's up there, I guess. 338,000. 337. Or 377, sorry. Oh, Jorm got it.
All I do is win, no matter.
That is rigged.
Dang. Oh, man.
Just sits back while everyone wastes their money.
He waited. And he took it all. Wait, I don't want to run around up here. They triple up yellow. Feel it. Valley of Souls. I explore Nectalos on a permadeath character.
Yeah, you run as that epic randomly.
Nah, I'm getting out of here. Without dying. Please. Nice, dark inside. Besides, always excited about a Superman Lois. Oh shit. I said I quit. Come on, man. Stupid gathering quest. Kozad with 18 months of support. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How's 64 bit going? It's going good, man. It's going good. Having a good time with it. There's some weird like lag spikes that happen every once in a while, but for the most part, it's pretty smooth. Frame rates are nice and consistent. Everything seems stable, with the exception of those little spikes that happen. Oh, stone. See it. Update. An update. Full clusters. No. Shit. All right. Oh, another stone node. 2 for 2. Found. Come on now. Oh. Lies, I tell you, lies, lies, lies. Say you, I just passed Nid.
Yeah.
Damn it.
We've looted all the stone.
I was gonna say there's none down there then.
I got some jasper for my spells next year, though.
Nice.
And palladium, is that for mages, I think?
That's for a heritage quest. Too.
Oh, it's for heritage too?
Yeah, it's a heritage quest item. Sell it on the broker for pretty good money, I think. I don't know about, you probably need the palladium for bangle. I forget which heritage quest it's for.
Then I need a jeweler probably too.
Well, some people just buy the, I think you can turn in either, I don't remember if you need the actual bangle or if you can just turn in the rare. Was there no stone over here? There's one. Come on. Uh-oh. Quandary, did you die again?
Uh-oh.
Just said, well.
Would you AoE a guard?
So Warlock did not survive. When you get safe, I'll try another. Okay. I didn't want to say it out loud, but I didn't think the Warlock would last that long anyways. I wasn't going to put it out there in the universe like that, but... You gotta you gotta know what you're doing with the Warlock.
I think I got it. Yes, I got it.
Nice. What did it say? Like Black Sapphire, or did it? You just saw the quest update?
Now, yeah, I just saw the quest update.
Let's just say lessons were learned. On. How many nodes do you think it took?
Infinite. I don't know. Probably like
Jeez.
50.
Stupid spider on me. Come on, just unleash. Snookin', what's going on, man? 23 months of support. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Way to go. Thank you for all the help, man. Morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Come on, just give me the freaking update. Here's a stone and a spider. Thanks. Yeah. Oh, he knocked me down during the charm. Nice. This spider sought me out and was like, I am going to mess him up.
Well, you're like underneath the stage for me, so I have no idea where you're at.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I guess it's lag related.
Come on, just update. Damn it.
Where are you?
I'm over by Common Lands
Oh,
entrance.
okay, you are in that direction.
Yeah. I feel like I've been all through the zone multiple times. Stone, stone, stone. Oh, I gotta go talk to Kitty, though. Do that while I'm over here. Some kind of leashing. How's the 64-bit gameplay? Going pretty good, man. Going pretty good. There's like some weird lag spikes, but other than that, I mean, everything's been pretty smooth. The frame rate's stable. Alright, it's for a different quest. Oh no, I'm not looking on this island. Mobs all over this place.
There's one right here at my position.
Alright, coming. Logged in real quick and did the day 4 of my Griffin quest in Great Divide. Nice. To check, I was supposed to get something delivered and I never heard them. Oh, being late. That did not. Nope, that did not update. Brick. Stone. Okay, this is it. Come on. Give it to me. Gold. Gold. Oh, just all gold. 130 mining, though.
There's one at my position. Get to me.
There. En route. Stream moving into extra innings. Well, I just need to. I wanted to finish this quest out, but I'm gonna have to call it here soon. The kiddo's ready for bed. Ooh, shiny. Oh, stone. I got stone. Is this the one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Man. I thought that update was for that, and it was a
Oh, no,
Kodiak.
skeletons.
Sorry, it's one of the weak ones. How well did I lose with the 60? It's 61 or higher. And there's one of those lag spots. Owlbears. Or... Right. Oh man. Damn it. It's too late. I tried to turn.
Oh, I ran into some spiders.
Yeah. Ran into a rumble root and a spider. Oh Jesus, Ned.
Yes, I said there's some spiders. Oh, whoops, I targeted you.
Oh, it's all good.
They all have X's on them.
Yeah, I know. Let's get a little out of hand. Come on, just... I'm just gonna call it after this. I'll have to get that update another day. Ooh. Okay, treasure box. Calm tranquility. Depth needed. Alright, man. Well, thank you for helping. Oh, actually, I need to get 27. Look how close I am to 27.
Alright.
Here, there's a stone right here. Maybe this is it. Maybe this one's it.
That'd be awesome.
Lies were told. Not it. Come on. Bing.
Brad.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Very cool. Stone? Stone? Nope. Arbor. Oh, thank you, Snookin. And on me from Hardware for 118. Nice. Does a pet not taunt? No. Coercer pets are pretty much just there to do, they're there to tickle things. From what I can tell so far. My life of a Coercer. They like to tickle things. Alright, Ned, I'm gonna call out of here. Come back and try it again. Unless you see a stone node in our general vicinity.
I don't see anything.
There is no escape for you.
Oh, let's just aggro everything. Come on, stone. Do this to me. Now we have like 50 bees following us around.
There's the stone.
Oh. Where'd you see it at?
Up
Oh,
here
it's
on
up
the
here.
hill.
Yep, got it. It keeps flashing. I'm like, oh, that's it. It's not it. Nope. All right, I'm done. I'm over it. Calling back. Getting out of here.
You know it's going to be the next stone.
Stop. All right, man. I'm going to hop out of Discord.
All right, later.
Later, man. All right, guys. That's going to do it for me this evening. Oh, Quandre, I got to roll your character. Let's do that. That's death number 7. Dwarf Warlock, no more. Let's see what we get this time. A Ratunga Illusionist. That will be interesting. The Ratunga Illusionist. There you go. Gotta try them all. At least there's no AoE, yeah. And you have a pet up all the time. Granted, it's not a very good pet, but it is a pet, so you get a clone, like a doppelganger of you. Not terrible. Not bad. The combination's pretty good too. Rotungas are fun to play. Alright, guys. I'm gonna get out of here. I will see you guys probably this weekend. Maybe before this weekend. I really don't know how the rest of the week's gonna go, so we'll see. If I can get some extra stream time in, I will do it. It really just comes down to family time is what it's coming down to. What's going on IRL. I am on what I consider a staycation this week. It's a vacation from work. I'm not working, but we're just kind of hanging around the house, doing things here in town kind of situation. So, yeah. Previous life, need $14. What? Thank you, Tup. Appreciate you, man. Don't threaten me with a good time. What do you mean, Grug? What do you need? What do you need $14 for? Oh, your next tune. Got it. Number 14. Got you. Is it 14? I have 12. Is that wrong? The sheet has 12. Did I miss one? Died in a group but was rezzed. We didn't count that though. So you're going to be 13. Delete that, delete that, delete that, that. All right, Grug, here we go. What do we get? What do we get? What do we get? Got a half-elf ranger. Half-elf ranger. Oof. Okay. Oh man, Grog. Snooze. All right, chap. Sorry, Grug. Have you done Ranger already, though? On the server? I mean, you could betray, do assassin. Got another level with Snook and PD this weekend. Nice. That's an idea. Chat, I gotta get out of here. I gotta get the kiddos ready for bed. We will be streaming this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. It's 4th of July weekend. I don't have any major plans or anything like that. We're mainly just hanging out at the house. Man, this crap is rigged. If I can get a bonus stream in, I will. Try to give you guys a heads up if I can. But, yeah. If you are new to the stream, thank you for stopping by. I hopefully you enjoyed the segment. Appreciate you hanging out with us. Normal stream schedule is Tuesdays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Tuesdays we go live around 6:37. Saturday and Sundays usually between 11:30 a.m. and noon, somewhere around lunchtime. Smoking a brisket on Monday, hell yeah. About 1,000 copper, it's nid. What are you trying to say, Snookin? If you are following the stream, you can type exclamation point and the word enter, and that'll put you in for a channel currency giveaway. At the end of every stream, I give away 5,000 copper pieces, and you can use that to play the mini games in chat, sound effects, all the fun things. Make sure you enter up on that. I gotta shoot it. T-Bobby, are you here? Are you online? I can hop over to Halls of Fate and give you that chrono if you're online. Otherwise, we'll meet up at some point. Exclamation point and the word enter. Correct, Beard. Correct. Alright guys, let's roll that and see who won tonight. Closing up the giveaway, and the winner is... Did I do that right? Oh, Beard, you're not even in it. You're not... You didn't do it right. Enter a Beard. If you already entered, you're good. I just reopened it for Beard because he typed it wrong, and I thought he was joking. There you go. Okay, now I'm closing it. And the winner is... Now, if Beard wins... Found a way to hack the system. Dark Inside, congrats. Man, this crap is rigged. Dark Inside has won.
Yay!
Let's look in. Alright, Dark Inside. One. Actually, I got it's the wrong command. Dark Inside, 5,000 copper. There you go, sir. Alright, guys, that'll do it for me tonight. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Y'all have a good rest of your week. If I don't see you before Saturday, I'll see you this weekend. Stay classy out there. Be good humans to each other, please. And have a good time. If y'all need anything, reach out to me over in Discord. Appreciate y'all hanging out. Thank you for watching. Alright, guys. I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all stay safe. Today's moment's brought to you by the community, from the community, for the community. Thank you, Liz. Thank you, Dark Inside, Snookin, Hardware, Anime, Jorm, Nid. Appreciate you guys. Thank you, thank you. Today's moments, we got followers, King Israel 8. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Subs and resubs, Tup, Kozad, and Snookin. Thank you for the continued support. Appreciate y'all hanging in there. Thank y'all. All right, everybody. I will talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good night.
You're safe, that you're here in my arms. A thing that you should know, that together we